Welcome to Morning Manna. So the question today is your heart loyal to the Lord? Because if so, there's promise for you. And if not, there's a judgment in these words as we look at this passage in Second Chronicles chapter 16. The prophet Hanani is speaking to King Asa because you see, King Asa had been trusting in Syria, the Syrian power, the Syrian army, instead of the Lord his God. And the prophet speaks to Asa and says, the Ethiopians and the Lubim, not a huge army with very many chariots and horsemen, yet because you relied on the Lord, he delivered them into your hand. So he's backing up with historical facts. Look, God delivered you in the past. You have a testimony. You have an assurance of what God is capable of based on what he's done in the past. And it's a rebuke to Asa about his lack of faith in this situation, given that he was really held to a higher standard because of what God had done in the past. He had a testimony. He had something to hold on to, and he let it go. In verse 9, it says, "For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show himself strong on behalf of those whose heart is loyal to him." And then the judgment comes. "In this you have done foolishly. Therefore, from now on, you shall have wars." The very thing that he was trying to overcome, he is going to be plagued with wars. And then Asa was angry with this prophet, and he put him in prison, and he was enraged at him because of this message, because of this judgment that he heard. And then so he oppressed some people at that time. There's a response that's expected of us when the Lord is calling us to trust in him. And that response, the proper response, is to trust in him, to be loyal to him with our what? With our hearts. Trust in him. Lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him. Know him. Know him in all of your decisions. Know him as you rise. Know him as you go about your day. Know him in all of these things. As you lay your head down on your pillow, know him, that he may make your path straight. Rely on the testimonies that he has given you. Rely on the revelation that he's given you about who he is, what he's capable of, his strength. Be loyal to him, and he will deliver you. He will bring you to green pastures. He will be your God, and you his son or his daughter. And when he brings correction into our lives, may we not respond like Asa and just get mad at God. And well, fine then, and then throw a tantrum. But may we be humble and change our minds. Repent, change your mind, turn around, and renew your trust in him. So that's all I have for you this morning, a simple message, a litmus test. Is your heart loyal to him? Because look at that. His eyes are looking all throughout the earth, back and forth. Who is loyal to me? Who is trusting in me? And so these days, it's important that you put your trust in him and in him alone for your salvation, for your sanctification, and for the finishing of the race that is set before you. So may today be fruitful for all eternity, and may he guide you in your decisions as you seek to be loyal and trust him in all things. God bless you. And until next time on Morning Manna.